What's going on, guys? So I am going to bypass my intercooler today, and I'm going to share with you why. So on my particular setup, I don't feel that it is a benefit, and I'm going to explain a little more in depth. I actually just had a dyno session. It's probably about a week ago now, but I found that I'm probably losing more boost than I should through my intercooler, and it's more than likely because of the way that I have it run. I just have the rubber couplers. You can see my setup here. So it was originally coming out of the supercharger. We were going into the intercooler and then back out, and it's a front mount unit. Now the issue that I have with this is not the intercooler itself. The intercooler is great, but it's the flow that I'm losing through there. So I don't feel like my benefit of the air intake temps is really that great with it, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to bypass my intercooler. We're going to see how, we're going to see if I pick up any boost, and then we'll also see what the air intake temps look like afterwards. So I'm going to post some more videos after the fall dyno session, but I'm going to show you some clips right now of my dyno session and what we found with my setup. I really liked the intercooler setup a while ago, but I just don't feel like I'm seeing like 7 PSI. It's not really that beneficial. We switched to E85 also, so we'll see how things go. But we're gonna come right off the supercharger here. You can see I clocked it. We got a 90, and then we're gonna go right into the throttle body here, and I'll have my blowout valve here. I feel like it's going to give me more airflow. I should pick up a couple of PSI boost, then we'll have to monitor the intake temps, maybe pull a couple of degrees of timing, see if the supercharger gets heat soaked at all. But we'll kind of see how things go. So the other thing that I found out on our dyno session is just how much power a centrifugal belt-driven supercharger will take to spin. So we hooked the belt up and we ran the engine. We changed nothing in the tune. All we did is hook the belt up and ran it again, and we lost almost 100 horse just with that alone. And we were starting to wonder, well, is it actually going to be worth hooking the supercharger up since we lost so much? But we ended up gaining double what the supercharger lost, so it actually made it a gain. But it was just crazy to see that just having the belt hooked up, and it was kind of like this, only it was pointed off to nowhere. We lost 80 horsepower just having this vented, not the charge pipe wasn't even hooked up. So we lost 80 horsepower. So you can probably plan on losing, or at least not losing, but it takes 100 horsepower to spin a supercharger, which is crazy to me. And I'm sure some of them that are more efficient are you lose a lot less on it, but it was just crazy to me to see that much horsepower lost before we hooked up the charge pipe. Here's a little better view of the routing of my charge piping. See, so this is where we're coming in from the supercharger, then we go back out on this one to the intake. So I'm gonna remove that stuff. So that is my mess of intercooler piping. Yep, it was that bad. So what I'm going to do here is use this piece. It's got my blow-off valve on it. I'm going to use this piece, and I'm going to cut it so that it fits where we need it. And then the rest of this will go to scrap for now. Alright, you can see got this replumbed here, so we're just going straight out of the throttle body and right into the supercharger. Blow off valves there, inlets here. Yeah, looks alright. Let's see how much more boost we make. I found a bunch of my charge pipes. All these guys here, I found some loose fittings and some loose couplers, so I'm pretty happy to get rid of all that. Let's see what this does. It should be a heck of a lot better. F10?
Yes. I think we smoked your clutch.
Are you sure?
It went. And I smell clutch now.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Making more power.
So you push F5 or click the grab. Yeah, you
Yep.
can see it.
906. No, I'm just kidding. I just put that clutch in. Obviously, it's making more than it can handle. It's an Clevor RST. Did it just die on you?
I just pulled up log viewer in it.
Yeah, it definitely smells like clutch. Maybe let it cool down a little bit. So I did notice when I was on my way over here, I got on it and it did the same thing.
Oh, really?
The tires didn't spin at all, and so I'm wondering if it's just not enough clutch for the power, the torque it's making. I thought the RST
It's a
was
dual?
supposed. No, it's not the RXT. The RST. The ST is a single.
Yeah, we were doing really good.
Yeah, you can tell, like it just went flat there where it started slipping, like
watch-
right as you got on it
Watch
almost.
this. So, where there's no. Let me change this. And then it'll make a little more sense.
Yeah, that clutch literally has 1,000 miles on it, maybe.
How many?
1,000.
So it should be broken by now.
It sounds like it's broken, not broke in.
So here to there, there's no data points.
Oh, okay.
Because that's it. Basically, I stabbed it and it went, and then kind of pulled down and caught and then revved up. So
Maybe try easing into it. I guess that's not really going to give you a good.
No.